Alright, so this one's going to be mostly just me talking, I'm afraid. But I have a few things that I've noticed recently, and basically, you'll have seen in the title of the video, this is all about ways that scammers will find to try and scam you. So, I have basically these are ways. These are not like obviously you could get a phone call from a scammer and pretending to be somebody about whatever. I mean, I could make a video about all those things, though I think that's probably been done to death by now. And obviously, email. People can contact you by email, and then you get back to them, and or ring them or whatever. And one way to, by the way, if you do fancy doing some scam baiting from my past videos, try scammer.info. It's pretty good. There's a lot of, make sure you know what you're doing. But I'm not going to go into that here. What I want to talk about is two ways, new ways to me, that I have come across in the past week, um, that surprised me, and so let me just get into it. Okay, so the first one was, and this might seem a little bit obvious, um, but it really surprised me. So it was YouTube comments. It wasn't my video. Nobody's commented anything that I've seen. I'll take it. I'm pretty sure no one's trying to advertise anything on mine. But I was watching a video earlier today about crypto, and yeah, after the first probably 20 comments or so, I stumbled upon a whole row of comments, probably 50 comments, all saying different things about something called. Now, if you find out that this is not actually a scam, please let me know. But they're talking about something called AMSN22K, and they're all saying, "Oh, thanks for your video so long ago talking about AMSN22K." Um, as far as I know, this person never made a video about that. I didn't look through all their history, but I'm pretty sure, based on the little bit of research I did after that, so I can't find anything about AMSN 22K. But they're saying it's the new, in the comments, it's the new Amazon cryptocurrency. So, yeah, I was like, okay, let me Google this. I searched literally what they've pasted in there, and I come up with a few results, but most of them are deleted. However, there are still a few there. So, I think one of the comments was saying it's the new Amazon crypto or something like that. So I was like, okay, so let me Google or Amazon doing their own cryptocurrency. I typed in AMSN, Amazon crypto. Luckily for me, the very first search result that came up was saying scammers or scamming something or other. These are scamming. Um, and then I looked into it was just on a Reddit thing, and I was like looking in the comments were all like, "Yeah, this is not real. This seems fake." Again, please correct me if I'm wrong about this, but it definitely did not seem legit. So I searched a little bit further down. I went back out of Reddit, went back onto Google, searched a little bit further down, and there were people giving you links to websites. I found another video that had 200, literally 100 views, um, and um, basically was saying how Amazon are releasing this new crypto. It had 100 views. Okay, maybe maybe the top video result for Amazon's new crypto is just not been widely marketed yet, but that would really surprise me considering it's Amazon. But anyway, so yeah, I scrolled a little bit down and there's some links there where you can buy it and stuff like that. This Amazon crypto that doesn't exist. Um, and yeah, I mean it's literally people in the comments. Sorry, on this to take me back into the 100 view video. There was probably 20. You don't get 20 comments if 100 people have watched your video. Um, just in my experience personally. Um, so I think somebody's just made this fake video to try and like promote it to say it's real to advertise the links further down and stuff like that. Again, please let me know in the comments if somebody finds out that this is real. But and one of the comments on the Reddit thing was a great piece of advice for you guys, by the way. If you even slightly suspect something might be a scam, assume it is. It's better to assume something's a scam um, and be wrong than to invest anything in it, and then it turns out it was, right? I mean, that's just, I guess, common sense, but I think it's worth mentioning. Just be careful what you're doing. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so again, if anyone's believes that this Amazon cryptocurrency is real, then let me know. But yeah, so they're trying to get you in YouTube comments, and I guess there's posts all around like Google search. There's even a like YouTube videos advertising this fake thing with not many views. I mean, that's an indicator to you. You know, if you're a if a big company like Amazon is trying to create this cryptocurrency. Anyway, I digress. So that's that one. Be careful what you read in comments. It might not be true. People might even be trying to scam you in just comments on a video and things like that. I mean, it could be on Twitter, it could be on anything, it could be literally anywhere. Um, but it did not sound like if you didn't know, if you didn't do any research after you saw it, you might instantly think, oh wow, so many people are talking about this, it must be a thing. But no, they were all fake people. They were all fake accounts. I believe they must have been. Anyway, so that's that one. Again, I want to throw another disclaimer in there. I apologize if I'm wrong about this, and I just haven't. But I really don't think that that's a thing. Okay, on to the next one, and this is one that you might not expect, and one you might not have had dabblings in yourself, but it might be coming around soon a lot. And it's the metaverse. Um, you know, I people probably didn't think I was going to say that one, but I'm not talking about the metaverse as in Meta, as in Facebook's new metaverse, though it probably exists in there too, and it will probably get worse in these kind of places if they do popularize, though I'm not convinced that the metaverse will, but that's my opinion. So, this is a scenario that literally happened to me, and I recorded it, but I'm going to be honest, I did not expect to come across this scenario that evening. So, you know, I wasn't like baiting or anything. I wasn't looking for this kind of thing. I'd had a few, and this is the reason I didn't want to post the full video, is because I'd had a few beers and I was slurring a bit. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just talk about these things because these are a few things that I've found. So, but yeah, in Second Life, this is, and if you don't know what Second Life is, it's basically like a virtual world where, I don't know, you socialize and stuff. You get people own like a server, almost like a sim that you can go to and you can chat to people. There's usually music, dancing, you know, some places have games and things like that. It's the metaverse. Anyway, so in Second Life, there was like a public group. I don't know how much detail to go into on this, but basically, that somebody posted, "Come to our club. You can." It's like an open floor. People can just chat about whatever they want. I can't remember what the exact subject was, but so I'm like, okay, I'm kind of interested in this place. Let me go see what it is. Um, and there's a guy there and 8 women, all dressed very provocatively, I will say, for lack of a better word, um, and they all shared the same surname. I mean, if you've got, basically, this guy definitely had several, if not the entire 8 of the people there were not real people. He just created a bot essentially, and that's not uncommon. It's not uncommon to do. People do that a lot in Second Life just to try and increase traffic rating. Basically, if you've got a bot, it can increase the amount of traffic. It looks like your sim is busier than it actually is. Anyway, so yeah, I get there. There's all these fake profiles there, which definitely are, by the way. I called him out on it. I called the guy, the only guy that was there talking, who owned the place. And I was like, "What's going on here? Is this like a scam or something?" And he was like, "Why do you say that?" Um, and then basically the other fake people were spamming stuff in the chat. And yeah, they were all just literally saying like scripted words. Um, he wasn't admitting that they were fake profiles. That's fine, sure. What brings me on to the scamming part? Okay, so he then later on went to say, and this is again, I don't want to include actual information about this person, just on the off chance that I am actually wrong. And for me to show you the video, it would show his name, and you know, it'd take a lot of editing. If somebody wants to grab the video, I'll send it to you. You can edit all the names out and whatever if you want, and we can post it and try and edit out my slurring as well. But But basically, it was like a bunch of fake profiles in a room, and he was trying to say, um, what it seemed to me like he was trying to say was just open this link, and then you like have to. I don't. I watched the video briefly back, and I was like, yeah, I definitely can't post this, um, but yeah, he was saying you've got to like put this stream in, which is pretty normal if you want your voice to be shared. But he was saying some other things that seemed kind of dodgy to me, um, about having to click on a link or something like that. So there were like three other people in there. So I said again, I said to the people in there, by the way, because he'd posted in this public group and because there was like a good traffic rate on the place, I guess, there were real legitimate people starting to arrive the same way that I did, thinking this was a legit thing. Um, and I guess they got there and thought, wow, there's a lot of people in here. It's a busy place. But it wasn't. They were mostly fake people. But it made a few people, real people, stay, and check out what was going on. So yeah, I instantly like posting in the chat. By the way, guys, this seems like it's a scam. Publicly, he could have said to me, or he could have said back, no, it's not a scam. Don't listen to this guy, and then just kicked me. It just kind of went silent after that. Like I don't know what. But yeah, basically, they were all kind of spamming the same thing. I think he was trying to get people to click on a link. Um, he went on to say something about this is how we do this here and stuff like that. And it's like, you know what, everywhere can do it the same way. If somebody wants to stand on stage and talk, they just got to enable their mic. Some people like to do their own stream, um, but then he should have been providing the stream. Um, I don't know. It Everything about it seemed really fishy. So I guess both of these things I may not be right in those two specific scenarios about the scams. However, I am pretty sure I am right. And my point, I guess, is that don't fall for this. Just if something seems a little bit fishy, like look around, try and I know that not everybody can do this, and I don't want to make people paranoid because there's a lot of anxiety in the world, and we got enough things to worry about as thinking that everything could be a scam. Um, but yeah, I mean, I kind of just wanted to put that in there. But yeah, the fake crypto thing. I mean, there's a lot of new cryptos coming around. It's quite easy for someone to say, "Oh yeah, this is the new one." I think one of the comments was something like, "I made 360% of my like 360% profit of my money." So like I don't know if it's £1,000, he made 3,600 pounds profit because of this thing, which doesn't exist. But if you Google it, it will bring you to a bunch of sites where you can get scammed, basically. Um, so yeah, I just all of these things. I just want to kind of throw this out there because these are just a few ways that have come up. Anyway, I'm kind of ranting now, so I'll leave it there. But yeah, I know I haven't done a scam baiting call in a while. I'm going to have to do one soon. I just can't think of a fantastic subject. I do really want to talk to some scammers and things, but I just thought that this was a quick little video. Maybe people will come across it and think, oh, okay, maybe I don't need to just watch out for people calling me. Maybe I don't just need to watch out for people emailing me. If I'm ever going to give my money or all my personal details to anyone, do some research first. And I don't know, maybe this is educated in like schools in most places and things like that now. Um, but as we're getting further and further into I mean the metaverse, not the metaverse, but things like Second Life have been around for a long time. There's always probably been scams in them. Um, in fact, almost certainly there has. Just like anything new you're doing. I mean, it could be a game that you're playing, and someone could say to you, "Oh yeah, I've got this crypto, or whatever." There's because of like the rise of all these thousands. I don't know if it's literally thousands, but a lot of different cryptos are coming around these days, and people could easily say to people, there's this new one now, and I mean, you might even hear two people talking to each other about a crypto to try and make it seem legit, and one of them saying, um, "Oh, I've bought this new car because of this crypto I got yesterday." And the guy's, "Oh yeah, yeah, I did too." And then that might get you, Anyway, I guess this is a lesson. I don't know why I feel like I should be doing lessons like this, but Um, Literally in the past week, I came across two things where if I was ignorant, and I don't mean that in like, I don't mean stupid. Ignorant is not having the knowledge. If I did not have the knowledge, then both on the YouTube comments on this random video and from this thing in the metaverse, both could have resulted in, a loss of earnings, a loss of potentially data, a loss of my PC. If I downloaded something. Anyway, I guess we'll leave it there. Um, Please let me know in the comments if you can think of or know anyone that's been scammed in any way by any of these things, because I feel like there's probably a lot of other things that I could address, a lot of other ways that people can try and get you like this. Um, these are two things that I saw that happened to me personally at random in the past week. But there you go. Anyway, I'll see you in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching.